Alright. So, we gotta level up 5 more acts and then we're in endgame and then we can balance this build. I don't think there was any gear I could switch to yet. Actually. That's really cheap. Hey Aussie, how's it going, man? Thanks for following, Mr. Pagey. Oh, thanks for the sub, man. Like, you can wait until you get an uncorrupted man. It's either or. I bought a corrupted originally, and then I sold it when I could afford uncorrupted, but it's up to you, man. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Discord's pretty bloody hectic, eh, man? This is a slap in the face from this guy. So, why even accept the trade? No, I'm not gonna wait. That's just ridiculous. I'll just pay 1 div. It's ridiculous. Awesome. Meta Stacker. Just have a look at Connor's video he put up today. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty crazy when you get your first mage blood and you realize it is such a good item and every league you're gonna have to now farm it. Oh, I just got out of bed. Just I was wrecked from work today. Problem is it'll go back up to like 300 or 400 div next league. Thanks for the follow, David. Yeah, it's true. It probably won't go up fully to that price, but it'll probably go up to like 300 div or something like that. Like, I can live with that. That's okay. That's easy enough to farm and delve. Like, the 3 to 350 strat will apply every league. So, unless they change something about delve, which they never do. Amen. Finally got a solid 3 hours where I'm like, hey, I'm awake enough to stream. This is surprisingly good, this build. Stormbrand Indecision is actually a decent skill. Now we can put Molten Shell in the build. Can't use any of the gear like usual, we gotta wait. So next item that goes in is level 56. And I was also thinking potentially some cold conversion, and this wouldn't be bad either. Oh yeah? That's awesome, man. It's good to see that build's working for so many peeps. As you can see, the template sort of works with anything you're running at this stage. This is pretty seamless. The goal will be to get this in a delve, sort of doing the same thing. I don't think it'll be as tanky. It probably won't go to 1,000 depth, but I'll make it get to like 500 to 700 depth, something like that. Oh shit. Like it should be. I don't usually recommend evasion builds, but they can be played. They will work, to a degree. Probably won't go super deep. But Spark works, because it ricochets off the walls and delve. Oh, that's it. My builds tend to average about 500 depth these days. Once I got Runebinder, I'll be putting out some ridiculous damage. Yeah, I'm thinking probably level up through here, pick up these nodes, and then 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from Runebinder, which at this stage I really need. Then having 2 brands on an enemy doubles my damage straight away. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. 300 to 400 is pretty doable. It gets pretty hectic. After about 600, it just becomes not very fun unless you got a character that outputs like a billion DPS. And can't feel like ridiculous levels of hits and things like that. Then yeah. After like 1,000, it's just even to 1,000 is grindy as hell. Like deep delving is just a totally different playstyle. Even though some people say, oh, it's, you know, it's basic to get to 1,000 depth. No, it's not. That's why there's so few people doing it. Hey, Shell. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 300 to 400 should be all G, man. You should be able to do that easily enough. I like this. I like how simple this build is for my hands. I'm not like dying of like carpal tunnel here. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, single target's crazy good. And this is one brand too, by the way, dude. Like, as soon as we get Runebinder in like 5 levels, we go straight up to 2 brands on one enemy. And yeah, we'll be doing crazy damage. And there's nothing special in this setup. It's just leveling gear. It just scales really well. What's crazy is the replica dragon fangs for this is like 100C. 1 div. Really cheap. Which will probably change after I put a video up on it. By now, that's it. But like this setup will work with Penance Brand, a bit Dissipation as well if you want to play that. I'll test that because I got one of those gems at level 20. We might actually do some heisting in the next week, just because we can. So we should only be 3 points away from Runebinder. Go back and complete my other points. Just keep powering through campaign. Actually, I could go take down a second Azaro now. I actually think I know how to get the ES up on this a bit, and it's just going to involve a small cluster duel this time. Yeah, that'd work pretty well. I think where the advantage of this is scaling with shock. We're basically applying 60, as you can see, 65% full shock on enemies with this, which is contributing to a huge uplift in damage. There. Actually, I'm thinking maybe Vessel of Vincta could increase deeps further. Because I think you do more damage with shock with that too. That really dishes out the damage, doesn't it? Crazy. Best part is you can sort of like sit in the circle and just like one man like left standing fight them. That was easy as pie. Still killed me. Alright. Alright. Let's do a Zara. Actually, we'll go get our skill point, then we'll do a Zara. Maybe not a skill point. I'm interested to see our conversion scales on this. Reckon it'd be hectic. I wonder if we can get skitterbots on this. Thanks for the sub, man. Ooh. Easy fight. Like, what? 8 levels under? Levels? Don't need that. That's for chumps. Fight everything 8 to 10 levels under. This would actually be a pretty respectable league start, to be honest with you. Like, it might actually be worth doing a league starter guide on Stormbrand Elementalist. Even if it's normal Stormbrand and you switch to Indecision later. No worries, Clayton. I hope you picked up some cool stuff from my stuff, and then yeah, you should be able to make a cool build. Thanks for the sub, Napster. Also, I like your name. Don't worry, dude. Oh, I hope these bangers keep up tonight. Yep. Sounds like we got good beats all night long tonight on this track list. Mana sustain doesn't seem to be a big issue at all on this. Hell yeah, man! That's awesome. I think that strat was so damn rock solid, eh? Like, takes a couple days, but that's pretty damn good. Oh, there's I've mastered the telegraph. I'm like Azaro, I see your moves before you do them. I played this game way too many friggin' hours. Never heard this song before. Two more points away from Runebinder. Be interested to see if I could play like an Ignite version of this too. Because this would be a really good delivery system for Ignite. Maybe even Black Flame Ignite. But then it'd be problematic with Runebinder and Totems. Yeah, that's why I wanted to play Stormbrand, man, because I just really think it's a cool... I think it's a cool skill. I just never played with it before, and I was keen to play Brander. I do want to see if I can get an Armageddon brand working as well. So I might actually make it work on the Inquisitor. Probably won't be this league though, be next league. Yeah, well the new one has like a single huge like comet level skill fall out of the sky and kill everything, so that's catching my attention. Yeah, exactly. Just nuke the whole screen if you can scale it properly. I'm thinking it might be better for an Ignite build, but I might look at it next league. What? Alright, we gotta level up a little more. That's annoying. It looked like he was gonna shoot it the other way. Bastard. Oh, that's an insult. That's an insult. Fuck that guy. Right. I'll get determination into the build once I get to level 56. And then, yeah, we're gonna go and smash that dude. Goddamn Azaro. Wants to go. Yeah, I know, right? Karma just caught up with me there. It's like, screw this guy, he's overconfident. Gotta put him back in his place. Happy New Year, Smokey. Yeah, I know, right? It's alright. I'll have my vengeance. The clear on this build, though, is friggin' amazing. Done. I reckon that's actually going to do more damage. So close to Rune Binder. Oh yeah, this is gonna do some crazy damage now. Oh yeah? That's pretty good, man. They'd be a hell of a lot tankier though. definitely slapping hard. $49. Yeah, you'd basically never die. Is that empowered? Fuck. That's some BS. Didn't matter too much either way. Now, didn't specifically have anything here selected, but probably pay to get those nodes. Thanks for the follow, Mon. So the other thing we could run on this is actually Crack Lance as well. Probably should switch your other ring. Don't need it just yet, but we can level it up. So we got both of our best rings in the slot right now. That's pretty good. That build's pretty OP. Ah, there you go. I think the damage off that build's pretty OP anyway, because it's dot, so dropping damage wouldn't be a huge thing. Oh, really? Man, it's the only one I haven't had. But everybody keeps posting up like, I got my envy. It's a good drop though. Nice currency booster. The ultimate poison SRS amulet. Never actually used to be worth that much either. A few leagues ago it wasn't worth that. It'll be that way. Haven't got a POB out for it yet, but I'll post it on the channel after the stream. A few people were asking. I do have a POB for it that I've put together. POB there. And this is pre-mage blood too, so I don't know if I want to put a mage blood on this one. Just keep it non-mage blood. Stormbrand of Indecision. Just felt like playing a brand tune. Basically, the brand just bounces around all over the place and murder. Yeah, man, it does pretty damn good boss damage so far. So yeah, we should be able to take Crystal Kings down with it. The goal is delving with brands, so. As you can see, it rips your enemies too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, man. Well, this is based on my CI inoculation, Chaos inoculation tree, so it's not quite as tanky as the Tendies build, but it's still up there. Like, it's tankier than the average build. And the damage output should be pretty comparable to other Stormbrand builds. Best part is I can make life versions of every one of this, every build I put out with this tree. I've got a life variant that can be played too. What we're basically doing with this is scaling shock. Yep. Why worry about death when you can just not die? That's it. That's the idea. Just build a tank build that exceeds everybody else. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I got my Texlan build at level 98, but I don't know if I'm going to do a 100 tune this league. I may. Yeah, pretty much. And then for bosses, you usually have 2 brains trigger at the same time, attached to the same boss. That's what Room Binder does, so it doubles your brain damage. But I think the hard cap is 2 brains on any character, on any enemy at any one time. But Indecision, yeah, it just jumps between enemies and really quickly. So its clear speed's it's up there. And you can have 5 brands active at any one time. Like, you can get it higher, but it's no point going higher than 5. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like 16 div for 10 runs or some shit like that. It's crazy. It's a rip-off. It's just highway robbery. And especially after the XP was nerfed as well, so it's like, why would you do it? Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure, man. I don't think there is, but there very likely could be. Or it just could not be shown the animations, but doing the damage. Not sure, dude. Fair enough. We got the currency to do it. I just run Delve or whatever until I level up. This build should be pretty good at that. Easy. Gonna do my victory lap. Yeah! Nice easy build. Try that Azaro again. Actually, should be able to put Determination in the build now. Dude, Minion builds are back, and Minion builds need that crown on the AG. So, yeah, and we're probably going to see that for a number of leagues, depending on if we can keep, you know, certain skills going. So. Peeps be going crazy for minions. I've never seen that crown so expensive, but like I've had 7 drop this league. 7? Possibly more. Yep. Delve is crazy profitable this league. And even the fossil prices, the resonator prices, crazy. Like, probably sell like 55 single sockets to a div now, like, which is nothing. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, they went up just exponent, and you know what? They could end up at 20 div before the end of the league. We still got, what, a month and a half, 2 months left? It's a good league to be a delver. Even the uprisings are keeping a stable value as well. Oh, really? Oh, there you go. Fucking, we got a fair while left. Yep. Get my ascendancy. True. That's it, man. You just run around, drop a brand, let the brand do all the work. And then we make it tanky as well, so that you don't worry too much about dying. If you have a look at the Twitch, that should pretty much say everything you know. So usually it used to go to like maybe 14,000, 15,000 at this point. It's still operating just under 40,000 after 1 month. So the player retention is maddening. It's crazy good. Nah, I never go melding on builds anymore these days. This won't be a Mage Blood build. This will be a no Mage Blood build. No Mage Blood. I know, right? I've got to get back to balancing builds normally. Already got 2 builds at Ops on Mage Blood. Like, I'll put a Mage Blooded on eventually, but I want to balance it without Mage Blood first for anyone who, you know, still struggles to get a Mage Blood. Like, yeah, if I slap a Mage Blood on it, I'll be crazy bloody, yeah. What do you mean by that? It won't be that low, but you never know. Crazier things have happened. I think we had one league where, like, at the time, exalts were like 20C or something like that, when exalts were a thing. That was a crazy league. But I think I might start heisting so I can get some of those amulets out of there for crazy cost. Hey, Servitor. How do you mean, what would be a good that witch? You never know, man. You might end up using them. I got a shitload of Aegises. I got a heap of Relicashas, a heap of Aegises just chilling out in my stash. Oh, what would be a... Oh, man, whatever buffs up your damage, just run some POV tests with it. I'm assuming you're talking about the new unique jewel. Basically anything that has a damage facing stat. Anything with crit multiply would be good. There's a stat that gives you 10% additional damage with shock. Fingers crossed I don't die this time. Didn't kill me that time. So I need to switch out my helm now. There's a helm that I want to run on this. Oh, there it is. I have Malice. Yeah, okay, we can work with that. Nah, Not unless it's a Crystal King. I don't waste my time on searching walls. It's a waste of time otherwise. Gonna have to get another Eye Malice that isn't corrupted. Eventually one will sell, so... Yeah, when you get down to closer to 1,000, you start to get a lot of special fossil drops. Right? If you don't do it, you don't get the trade. People don't bloody respond, so... Dude, this build, the Tendies build, you can get started. We'll make it to 500 depth without any major gear, except for Aegis and stuff like that, which is pretty cheap now. Shield Crush should be pretty cheap as well. Thanks for follow, Timo. Alright, now we should do exposure, so we should be doing a lot more damage. Is that the ghost busting strat as well? No, I got messages open on the Twitch chat. I opened all that up. So you can put links and stuff in. Oh yeah, man. I don't get to do that in my lunch break. I don't usually get lunch breaks. Yeah, be a rebel. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Man, screw that. I lost an AG this league with a bloody whatchamacallit axe and whatever. Never, not again. Can't do that again. Easy way to you lose 10 div. Yeah, Kingmaker, that's it. Yeah, it's painful. Garb of the Ephemeral, gone. Corruption on hit curse on hit gloves, gone. Arguably though, they're cheaper than what they have been in previous leagues, so there is that. Is that me blocking whispers? I think I've got whispers. I think I've got that open. So I opened up links on the stream and everything else. Oh, okay. That's not a me thing. Okay, cool. All right. Take your pick, man. Pretty much play most delve builds with that sort of currency. That's a pretty damn good roll, straight up. Level 55, I can use that. Let's juice it more. Nah, 100D is still 100D, man. You can still do a fair bit with that. Alright, that's my wand upgrade. Yeah, I wouldn't go Mana Sacker right now. Not unless you want to be completely broken bastard. What? Yeah, exactly. Is that magic finding? I'm losing track of what the hell I'm doing here, man. Okay, I've already done all this. Yeah, I've already done this. What am I doing? Nah, man. RF jugs just ain't a thing anymore these days. They nerfed it pretty hard. Same with Vortex as well. Vortex is pretty much off the cards too. But we got this template and we can make a lot of spellcasters with this, so really tanky and powerful ones. Yeah, but they may do something like that down the track. Fingers crossed. Okay. Oh, you'd be one of the few doing it, man. What's the DPS that you got on it? Fair enough. Are you going a lot more HP than gem level? Okay. I hope they fix that for PoE too, so that tooltips actually show you the right DPS. That's one thing I don't like about the way that PoE operates currently. Going every wrong direction tonight. That's what I suspected. So yeah, it's life stacking. That's how you used to play it. Yeah. Definitely a different approach. And then what, run like repentance gloves or something like that? That's one way to do it. I guess where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, no worries, Freddy. Hopefully this build works the same way and it'll be just as good. We're going for easy to play, tanky builds that meet a good moderate outcome. You might even farm a second mageblood just for the shits and giggles. Take down Crystal Kings with Stormbrand would be pretty funny.
Just to be oblivious, what lives? Such happiness is this.
Really? Can you fit Magic Fund gear on that build? Yeah, the other thing was like the synthesizer rings are super expensive too for strength stacking. Okay. Yeah, okay, fair enough. And level up. Okay. That was easy. Oh, that's a drastic damage increase. Just gonna nuke everything now. There you go, dude. Easy.
Start your computations for time warp. Time warp.
My beautiful accent. You mean my gruff North Queensland accent? Oh, I knew there'd be one right in the corner. That's right. As they say, the smart state.
Start your computations for time warp.
So we're on +1 now. We're about to go +4.
Start your computations for time warp.
Aegis? Aegis should be pretty cheap now. Like you can get them for like 50 to 80C, something like that. Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Sounds like a decent song. Oh, I like these new tracks popping in. That'll really ramp my damage up. +4 to a gem. Four levels and we can use them. Power level 4. Yeah, I might toss it out, dude. Pretty much, man. My hands are killing me this week. Favorite delvers, obviously tendies, but yeah, it does get a bit much on the hands. But that being said, like that, I got a Tectonic Slam of Cataclysm build guide coming out too, which less so a delver, but a really fun build. Nah, this would be a pretty moderate budget, to be honest with you. Be pretty affordable. I like to make them pretty user friendly. Thanks for the follow, dude. 400 was what I clocked it in at. The main issue is it runs like a petrified blood setup, so it's just not tanky enough to push any lower, but the damage is really good at invitation farming. Like it like one claps bosses. Like combined with all 7 General's Cry Mirage Warriors, you get to like 70 million DPS. That build needs Mage Blood, but this build's not going to be Mage Blood. That's deliberate. For which build? This build? There would be. I'll do a variant of it, but I'll do that separately once I've finished the build. Mage Blood's really easy to switch in usually. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you could definitely do this build for much less than that. I got like 25 div in the bank right now, and I already got a bit of gear already there, so I'll be doing this build for like less than 30 div before Mage Blooding. I might use it to farm a second Mage Blood. Fair enough.
conversation. I want something from you to change my mind. Yeah, it's getting frustrating. Feels like you only want me on the side. So I realize that I can't lie. Don't wanna be yours just for the summer. Don't wanna see you back to back with another. Oh, in sync with each other. No, I'm not gonna be a sunshine lover. No, just for the summer. Don't wanna see you back to back with another. Oh, in sync with each other. No, I'm not gonna be a sunshine lover.
Really cranks out the boss deeps early on. Gotta get the cluster jewels for this too.
I know you wanna link up, but I won't be a sample on repeat. I'm looking for a deeper love. Won't be the one you use and then delete. So I realize
Makes it a hell of a lot easier.
I can't lie. Don't wanna be yours just for the summer. Don't wanna see you back to back with another. Oh, in sync with each other. No, I'm not gonna be a sunshine lover. No, just for the summer. Don't wanna see you back to back with another. Oh,
Should finish my base tree before I progress any further. So at 62 I can switch to Aegis. And then yeah. Probably got everything I need with that. Could probably run that too to amp my damage up. Yeah, but I wanted to play Stormbrand. I don't necessarily play what everybody else is playing. Make some switches. Yeah, you could do that, but nobody's doing that on the Elementalist. I just prefer playing Elementalist. I think it's a really good class. Yeah, man, go crazy. Fair away. Yeah, like Stormbrands are still a really strong build. But I just wanted to play Stormbrand because I wanted to play it. Might even use this as a heister. Yeah, man, go as far as you can. I'll be able to smash this down to 500 to 700, I'd say, without Mage Blood. That's why I like the Elementalist. Really good class of delving. At least up to 1,000. And actually, this would be super strong in delve because its ability to travel between enemy packs. Yeah, man, I redid lab. It depends on the build, man. Completely depends on the build. You can have shit DPS, but just be super tanky and do well at those depths. But you want, like, you know, in the 4 to 10 mil range, something like that. But yeah, if you're playing dot, the rules change again, so. Yeah, so depends on how you dot build. Like if it's an elemental dot build, chaos dot build, poison, like, because when you stack, then you have stacks, so your DPS per poison will be lower, but your stacking's infinite, so. I can get like 8 mil dot on ignite, you're doing well. I was running about 8 mil on my Vortex Igniter last league. If you have a look at my Delve guide, there's a POB in there that you can follow for that. Basically just prioritizing the Delve points first. No worries, man. Instantly destroyed him. This is just blasting through everything now. Thanks for the follow, man. We're one level off level 4 in power. Should give me +4 gem levels. Thanks for the follow, Freddy. So you should be starting to tank up a fair bit more now too. Yeah, armor's going up, which is good. Resistances, you just got to rebalance a bit. That's ridiculous. That mod just sucks. Don't know why anyone would ever play hardcore, seriously. Just randomly ripping the crap like that, it's ridiculous. I really should be using a life flask, but whatever. Alright, let's get some skill points. Could remove that. That would give me a lot more damage. I think I need to make some adjustments in the POB.
Feel like this nothing could possibly be real. But it is there. Won't explain it to me.
It's only when I'm on my knees, only when it's hard to breathe, only when I'm feeling weak, that's when you come back to me. It's only when I'm on my knees,
But
only when it's hard to
there are some that aren't so good.
only when I'm feeling weak, that's when you come back to me.
Never take that amulet.
It's only when I'm on my knees, only when it's hard to breathe, only when I'm feeling weak, that's when you come back to me.
I'm on level 60, then I can juice my damage up even more. A pretty major increased damage now. So I need more crit in the tree. So we should just absolutely eviscerate enemies. Huh? Fair enough. That's quick.
Take what you want, but leave me behind. I'm not prepared to play in a game that makes me cry. Feels like I'm lost. Oh, even when I try, a complicated way you show you love me isn't right. So leave tonight. All night tonight. So leave tonight.
I just bought a Frost Blink of Wintry Blast Gem at level 1 and leveled it up. Like, because it's the second turn, I just put some currency in the initial leveling gems. I'm not too worried about it being level 20 or level 1 because you scale it up with faster casting and it works perfectly. Yeah, no cooldown. Best travel skill in the game. Yeah, no, I don't reckon it'll be nerfed. I reckon they'll increase the cast cost or something, which means nothing anyway, because we can get that down to basically nothing. Means nothing on the Elementalist because of the Mastermind Discord node. Makes every skill affordable to use. Huge amounts of mana regeneration. Fair enough, man. There it is. Yeah, this skill is just awesome. Yeah, that's so good, dude. One level of Aegis. I reckon that's going to be a better node earlier on. Yeah. Shows 2 skill points to trade in. Alright, can I get focus gloves? Let's find out. Alright. Try 150 maybe. Probably not going to find that for cheap. Oh no. Well, well, well. Oh, 3 div. Attack speed's bad roll. That's not good. Let's go 100. It's just a never sink stock builder, man. Damn this league. Seriously, damn this league. That's what I'm after. I can work with that. EHP at least 200k. Damage is going to completely depend on the type of build you're playing. do this on the cheap. Easy, max block, chaos inoculation. It's normally what I do. Need lightning exposure. Come on, lightning exposure. Always gives me every other roll but the one that I want. There it is. And we want unnerve.
Give it to me like I want it. Give it to me like I want it. Give it to me like I want it.
Huge difference. Absolutely huge. Uber's like way more HP, hits like a truck, and the mechanics are different.
Give it to me like I want it.
Hey, those are decent gloves. Woohoo! That couldn't be a better roll if I asked for a better roll. There's a lot, yeah. Armor helps too, man. More armor with Aegis Aurora. Shit. Usually with Aegis Aurora, if you're using it with CI armor, is where you get a huge damage burst. Damage reduction burst. So what I realized, focus does scale up brands and juices up their cast rate. Also makes you travel faster too every few seconds. And those gloves really ramp this up. No issues with resistances either. I can't figure out, there's probably a few different ways I need to level up the end game on this. Yeah, it does, and it also interacts with the brand's cast rate too. So that means the brand both can be casted faster and the brand casts faster. So it's like a double dip almost with the way that it works. That's at least the way that it looks here. I think focus stats are one of the best stats ever. No idea. Possibly. They appear to be casting faster to focus up. Maybe Golem Commander might work. I sort of plan the POB man, but there's things that I'm figuring out as I go as well. I think Golem stacking might work on this, because I don't know if Convergence is actually going to be a huge advantage yet. I'll have a play with that though, because I've got space to put in 3 Golems gems. And I could put Golem Commander in this. Yeah, it's come together really well, man. So we could put Golem Commander. So Liege of the Primordial might make more sense than Convergence, because you're not going to get AoE out of it. This gives a huge damage boost though. Oh no, I'll have to have a play with that. Don't know the answer to it yet until I test it. May find it's better without with Golem Commander. Leads of the Primordial. Unless I'm able to put the Forbidden Flesh and Forbidden Flame in. I shouldn't need clarity anymore either. So, Liege of the Primordial is good because it recasts the golems every 4 seconds if they're killed, and then it costs nothing. So you keep your golems up all the time and never have to worry about them being recast or anything like that. It just automatically does it for you. I think I could switch to CI. It could be a trade, so 30 convergence gives you 30%, but golems mean you could stack cast speed, crit, and straight up spell damage. So fire, lightning, and ice. Causes a bottleneck. as long as I cast exposure, which I have a 100% chance to inflict exposure, I get a huge mana uplift too. Already CI, man. 10,000 armor too, already. At level 62. CI is my jam. And I'm max capped on reses too, so that's not gonna hurt me. Just gotta get Zealotry into the build next. Oh, Empower, there we go. That never happens. May have to take the mana nodes as well. Dude, you follow like half my builds on my channel as CI these days. I just love CI. It's super strong. Aegis Roar is the best shield in the game, hands down. Hey Mario. Oh, I don't have glancing blows in this yet. Oh, well, I'm a dum-dum. Yeah, that'll make me unkillable. Forgot about that. I don't know how I forgot about glancing blows. Like, the biggest defense boost I could get into this build. Wednesday today, isn't it? Losing track of the days.
From the moment that we looked up, we traced the path, tangled in the stars way above. Caught the love for the journey.
Tuesday for you, Wednesday for me. I'm on the other side of the world, man. Thanks for the follow, man. Probably run without that for a little bit until there we go, that'll make me impenetrable. That's it, man.
Start with the big bang. Then collapse with my body. And when the sun sets for the last time, I see my stardust live on in your eyes. When I go,
Oh yeah, no worries, dude.
I'm never coming back. I'm never coming back.
Alright, that's it, man. I think we might do heisting this weekend. Delve and heist. No longer need that. Yeah, watch me never die now. It'll be up there. Yep. Probably need Assassin's Mark on this build too. Forgot about that. Hell yeah, man. Delves is a money maker. Now what I don't know with brands is if marks apply on hit. Yeah. Man, it's just a build fixer. That's why I always say in every video I put out in the streams, it's a build fixer. Like, it just makes the game go from hard to absolutely fucking easy mode. We need... Grab that skill point first. Alright, let's go get Assassin's Mark, because we want to max out crit. What I'm interested to see if there's an on-hit interaction here, but I don't think there is. Not an attack, it's... Oh yeah? Oh well, good stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to be using Graven Secret in this build, actually. Gives me a huge damage boost. Yeah, that's it. Mage Blood's just... is quite a busted item in the game. Oh, is that a new Pendulum song? Oh, it's a Triple J cover. Like a version. There you go. It could be Power Siphon, it could be Mana Siphoners, dude. They'll fuck up your build. Bleed. The way around that is you just need to have Corrupted Blood Gems. Those are probably two of the things that'll happen. The other thing will be Burn. So you can take the Aberrith's Pantheon and that'll stop that from happening. And Ignites can cause it if your regen's too low. Oh yeah? No worries, Donna. I think that guide's pretty user friendly for newer players, which is really good. gonna chuck it back into these nodes here. When can I use my incandescent heart? 70. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, we need to fit that one in. Gotta redo my flasks on this build. Don't really have the right flasks.
I won't soothe your pain.
So it'll be a different configuration for going into Delve.
I won't ease your strain.
No worries, man.
Seek you out, flay you alive.
Mana, if you're in mana siphon rings, which is the blue rings, there's nothing much you can do about that, but you have to learn how to actually fight them. Which is stand inside the ring. That'll cause it, but yeah, you just have to, there could be a million things causing that, man. You basically just gotta have a look and see what the circumstances of your death are, and then that's basically how you're gonna mitigate that. Like, we could go down an entire massive list of problems with the game in relation to instant deathing builds. But yeah, that's about all you can do. Just have a look and see what the actual ailments, like, have a look and see what ailments the enemy's potentially putting on you. Because it won't be poison, won't be chaos dot. Usually it's going to be something elemental. Most likely ignite. But yeah, if it's mana siphoner, then yeah, it's definitely going to cause some shit for you. And I don't have a solution. Nobody has a solution to mana siphoners. They're an indefeatable bloody thing. You just gotta stand inside the ring and kill them before they kill you. And I don't want to go in the forest yet. Never Sink's a good filter, but I'm also going to work on a filter over the next week as well. We're going to do some a delve specific filter moving forwards. It's not a noob question. The problem with the game is there's no death, there's no, like, nothing that signifies what kills you. So it's really hard to figure out what you're actually dying to without the game actually telling you what you're dying to. So you've sort of more or less got to have a look at the enemy and the mods on the enemy and then figure out, okay, well, that's a mod I can't fight. What is that mod? What's it doing to me? It's a bit of a nightmare scenario, and that's just how PoE is sometimes. Yeah, that's it. And you're so consumed by stupid shit that's on the screen. Yeah, that's it. Like, that's why I don't like playing hardcore, because insta-death, like, and you don't know what's causing it. Could be anything. It's like, how do you mitigate anything? That's the problem. And there's so many fucking ailments in this game now that it's just crazy. Or refund points. It's gonna take an Azara down. Oh yeah, good stuff. I think they also announced they're not putting a death recap into PoE 2 either, which is disappointing. Hopefully they change their stance on that. Thanks for the follow, Pixel. Oh, thanks for the sub, man. Well, like, that's because they put so much shit in the game that can kill you, unrealistically, and so now they're like, oh, it's an issue. Like, thanks for the sub, Pink. I don't know, man. I hope they simplify ailments in the second game. Oh, thanks for the sub, Rudy. They really just need to simplify some things, like corrupted blood and bleeding. Like, why are they different things? Like, that to me is a little cray-cray. Like, but part of it'll be because they didn't think out those mechanics initially in PoE 1, so then they'll want to rehash it, and which is a good and a bad thing. But we'll see how it plays out. Because I wanted to play Stormbrand. I want to be different, man. I want to be different. Why would I play the same boring ass build everybody else is playing? Gotta have something to keep me interested in the game. Yeah, exactly. It's like the chaos crystals that spawn underneath you and blow up. And that's done me in hardcore before. It's like, what the hell just happened to me? Like, sometimes I don't play builds because a skill natively scales damage. I play it because I just want to play it. But what if there was a way to get Stormbrand up to as much or equivalent damage? And that's the question. Enfeeble, man, Enfeeble. Reduces inbound damage, and you put it on cast and damage taken setup. Yeah, exactly. Like, the poison bombs are a pain. The magma balls that drop on you are a pain. The bloody lightning, like, mirages, they're a pain. Like, why? And they follow you around, too. Like, the poison things aren't an issue on CI because you're immune to chaos, which is one of the reasons why I like this build. But yeah, there's a lot of shit in this game that just doesn't need to... Like, Corrupted Blood is my most hated. I think Corrupted Blood should be removed entirely. Like, that shouldn't exist. Yeah, like, it wasn't enough they have fucking insta-freeze on chests all the time. Then you have Ignite stats and then shock... there's even, like, Shock Dot and things like that when you go into, like, Deeper Delve. That's highly problematic to ES builds. And then you got to mitigate like 20 other ailments on top of having to friggin' build a build around everything else and dealing with chaos and... Oh yeah, like, man, it's just like... Building defense layers is literally almost like a university degree in this game, and then it frustrates newer players because they're like, what the fuck is killing me? Like, it's already hard enough in a lot of builds to max cap reses and make it a balanced approach that doesn't mitigate too much damage out of your build, and then, yeah, you stack on ailment immunity. So Storm Shroud's a really good item. But you still gotta find, shock ailment, which you have to do in your flask. No, I think it's, it's not very user-friendly. It's not new player friendly, and that's something they really need to invest a bit of effort into sort of fixing. Oh shit. Alright. I'm too low on my CIs. I gotta get my armor up. Sort of fucked up that fight too. Yeah, I'm going to be playing it when it comes out on full release. I play it in between when leagues start to slow down, but I am super keen to get into it. That and Titan Quest 2. So yeah, you'll see me doing a bit of content on that when it comes out. I like the Rune Master. Big explosive AoE. Yeah, man, it's a fucking awesome game. Is that with the new Cyclone variant that's out now? Because that's been pretty good, that skill from what I've seen.
It's all a story created by you to keep me here. But that's not going to work any longer. I'm getting out.
Have you ever questioned the nature of your reality?
Okay. That's why I died. Puts me at max block. I hate that, like, deep in your ear sort of bass drop. Drop my damage slightly, but that's worth it for more survivability. Pretty easy mode. Let's see if I got a better belt. So I've got a belt I can use at level 70. Man, what is going on here? Oh. That's the one I need. That's the one I need. Thanks for the follow, Trap. We can probably do a Zara now. Yeah, I could. I haven't got one though, and I'm not gonna buy one. I'm gonna do this the hard way. Should have fixed my cold res. Is problematic. It's okay. Yeah, you have to message like 50 people for a 1C item, so not worth it. We'll just do without, unless one drops. But it should be okay against fizz damage now. They didn't have max block when I versed Zara, so. Gotta be there. Definitely focus on gloves and then scaling up crit as best you can. So a good wand will definitely beat the build up and damage. The other one is plus levels to gems, so gem levels. Wherever you can try and push it to level 30, that's what you want to try and achieve. So empower, +1 on the one. Dragon's Fang, replica Dragon's Fang as well. Big damage boost from that. Is that cheap? That's actually pretty cheap for that gem. Jewel, sorry. Yeah, exactly. That's affordable. I'm not going to be able to put my same Forbidden Flesh jewels in this build that I had in my other build. I'll either have to cannibalize them out of tendies, or I'm up shit's creek. I'm going to have to come up with an alt solution. Should probably come up with an alt solution, because I hate having the split gear between builds. That's crazy, man. Fucking... The second these bloody racketeers find out the video, like, creators put up a video, they just jack the price of everything up. It's absolute bullshit. I know I saw stuff on like Big Duck saying don't buy this, and even like whatchamacalled, like Garatha, you know, going don't buy T7 cemeteries. You can farm them. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Like, you know, what type of bullshit is that from the community? Like, this is a real breakdown in people abusing market factors too. Like, but people do this in real life all the time and with real money, but Jesus Christ. I really should have bowel discipline. Maybe we need some regulation. We need regulation in the PoE market. Call for regulators. Oh yeah, look, there's some people who are just like, they live and breathe PoE market, you know, Path of Exile from their bloody from their hideout. But you know, if that's the case, then you just avoid those builds and then play other builds. Like, all they're doing is just pricing people out of the game to such a point where new players just have no shot, which is ridiculous. That's the thing, like, hopefully there's, like, they do something to regulate trading better in PoE 2. I don't like how people just start, like, inflating prices through the roof on everything. Like, just ridiculous. Makes it really hard to just get any build to work. Yeah, that's it. Like, like, that's at least a plus that it's cheaper. That's still insanely expensive. Yeah, I'd say there's a few that probably go and buy a stack of their own items, put something out, and then basically go and drive the price up. I wouldn't be surprised. Should you do that? Absolutely not. Ah, that's ridiculous. But that being said, it's only a game. So this is why we look for non-meta shit, so that we can basically build builds that don't meet that criteria of what everyone else is playing, so we can avoid inflation. So, this is why non-meta builds are good. Yeah, I know, man. But that's because the price of divines has just dropped. Like, they're not worth much. You know, it is actually like, if you were going to do like an economic study, right, it would be really interesting to do a study of PoE, right? Because it does represent what people do in the real world. You know, as far as like abusing, you know, basically taking advantage of things at the first chance they get, and that's exactly the phenomena that happens on the market. It's annoying, but it's really interesting in another respect. Hey, Mort. So I don't know how convergence is going to work on this build. I always use max spell block, man. On CI, spell suppression's useless. Yeah, that's true. We just go down to Delve and absolutely mince currency out of Delve, so there's always that. So this is with convergence in the build now. Yeah, it throttles the damage up hard. But I want to test to see if Golem stacking does anything. Because the problem with it is AoE doesn't really affect this build. Yeah, exactly. Meta builds are just so meta builds become expensive very quickly. Because if everybody's playing something, the item becomes more scarce, so then people jack the price up. Or they start price fixing it. So if you play non-meta builds, there's plenty of non-meta builds that are really good. And plenty of creators that specialize in it. You got a better shot at getting a better build that's going to do more content at a lower cost. Not really, like, unless an enemy applies a curse within a biome. That was quick. It's pretty damn bloody good.
As I walk through the battle, the ashes lead the way. No fire cast upon me shall quell the light you gave. Comrades march in mourning, but we stand not afraid. A warrior have fallen with legacy in wake. I stare through the abyss. I'm hearing your voice echo all that you left with me. As I stare through the abyss, I'll follow your voice to the depths till my shadows rest in peace.
Man, that's build feels really good. Yeah, that fixes a lot of the mana regen. Yeah, I know, right? They were ridiculous. I need them for this build, but I think I can get around not having to use them. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, is not use them. I think I took them out of the POV for that reason. Don't need to really worry about stun with this one. Stun's a problem if you're running channeling skills, but you can get around it via other means for the cluster jewels, but it just takes more points and takes away from key focusing on damage, but this one should be fine without, because we're casting brands. Brands do all the damage. But stun doesn't affect that. That's just the league inflation though, dude. It'll be good with next league. Hopefully MFing's dead again. No more juicing maps, and then yeah. I'm not a big fan of MFing or the way that it is right now. I think it actually hurts the game. Yeah, man, Stormbrand's awesome. It feels good. Best part is just stand here, do nothing. Oh, I think I can make it as tanky and probably not as much, maybe not as much damage. Not sure yet. We'll find out. But it's already scaling pretty damn well, so. Yeah. I think it's still playable, it's just nobody's really focusing on getting it working. Yeah, man. Like, I've got a couple of expensive items. Well, one expensive item being the level 4 Empower in this, but aside from that, not that expensive to get started. Nothing in here was any more than a few chaos. I think the gloves were like 100 chaos. That was about it. So, pretty cheap. Biggest things are Relicash, Aegis, and then I've got an incandescent heart ready to run as well. And then the cluster jewels will be at a cost, but we haven't started leveling that up yet, so get to that soon. That'll be tomorrow night stream. Yeah, man. No, that's awesome. Especially coming back to the game. Oh, new to the game, sorry. It's an easy build to learn to start as your first build. Yeah, neither am I, man. I like the ascendancies, but yeah, league mechanics a pain in the ass. I don't like that it's like a key focus just to make currency in the game. I don't like that. I actually like Total League. I thought Total was a really good league. Yeah, that'll be next league. Hands down, next league. We're gonna have people crying because they can't make any currency because they basically didn't focus on any mechanics outside of Magic Fine. So they're gonna try and run Magic Fine and realize it's actually pretty crappy when you don't have a juice league like this. That's absolutely gonna happen. No way, man. Fucking every league I'm in Delver making stupid bank. Delvers be rich all the time. Yeah, if you're running Tornado Shot and blasting like 20,000 Crimson Temples. In this case, it'd be Burial Chambers again. Oh, fair enough, Alice. Good as usual is still pretty damn good, man. So that's not bad. Yeah, neither can I, man. Just tedious to the max. chance to have something drop from them. Nothing special. Yep. Ain't enough delvers in the game. Oh yeah, kill crushing, eh? That build will be even stronger this league with the changes to the second ascendancy or whatever. Then you could run tinctures and it'd still be super strong. Alluring Abyss. Nobody does that anymore. Probably some people do it. Don't know if it really makes any money though. Probably does. That's a pretty good first good all drop. Got a yes on this helmet, I do. There you go. Didn't even realize that. No, you can still get them. I think they're still open as long as the point can still be obtained. Just have a look at your map completion in your, if you got a map tab. Easy. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Off meta build, nice and cheap. Yep. I did a video on that, Hells. It's in the delve, in the big delve video too, around that exact strat, which is just pump them up for one div to, you know, whatever. 55 to 70, whatever the market rate is, and then just sit there and wait. Make currency. Oh, I didn't go the wrong way for once. Amazing. Yep. About 1,000, man. I'll never go past 1,000. Deep delve isn't fun. Deep delve is an absolute pain in the ass grind. Your advantage to deep delve is just more rare fossil nodes. That's about it. So I always aim for like 500 to 600 average. That's just, I'm not a deep delver. I don't think you need a deep delve. I think deep delve starts at about 600 to 1200. And then beyond that, it's just like, why? It's just a flex at that point. People disagree with me, but yeah, I just think it's crazy. If I'm farming for Mageblood, then I'm just going Azurite node and farming bosses. But if I'm normally playing, I'm opening up side passages, etc. Yeah. Easy way to do it. Nah, focus is good. I like it. Gives you a burst, and you just map it to your move button. Works fine. Oh, I'm so dead. Yep. Yeah, as soon as you got a focus skill on any of your items, you gain the ability, and it's basically a free temp aura. I just map it to the move button. As you run around, you drop it, resets after 4 seconds, and you're good. I run it on a lot of builds. I don't have too much to balance in the mana department. What's that belt? Nearly balanced. Yeah, I'll balance it. Yeah, they're a little expensive. It may have been after the Tendies build, to be honest with you. I might have fucked up there. That's my bad. Alright, I gotta be a responsible adult, but let's find a smaller streamer to raid. Maybe that one? Nah. Is he online now? Oh, well, they're a bigger streamer, so... I'm also looking at guys just getting into it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. No worries, Paulie. You have a good one, man. What is this? How's he got 8.1 thousand? Oh, really? Alright. Well, I'm going to take your advice here. So, yeah, anyway, we'll raid this one and then, yeah.
I can see the color fading from your pretty eyes. Everything is changing, searching for the reasons why. Avoiding what we both know's coming. Who's gonna make that call? Going round in circles, chasing something that
See you guys. Have a good one.
and I ain't gonna change my mind. And maybe this is not our time, but I'm not scared. Scared to be alone. And I will never lie to you. I'm always gonna speak
To meet you. Hello. What were you streaming? Are you playing PoE, were ya? How long have you been playing PoE for and streaming out? Yeah, I only have one treasure gear. PoE 2 looks like it'd be super fun. Yeah, I'm gonna play it when it comes out, I think. Yeah. 5 hours, 5 years streaming. Holy. That's a long time. But you've been playing since